What is the fastest way to repair your credit? Ever felt like your credit repair journey is an uphill battle? You're not alone. Many of us have been there, trudging through the complexities of credit scores, reports, and all the jargon that comes with it. It's like trying to decode a secret language, isn't it? In this video, you will learn the shortest route. Indeed, dealing with credit repair can often feel overwhelming and confusing. Yet, it's a crucial piece of our financial puzzle. A good credit score can open doors to opportunities. From securing that dream home or car, to starting a business or even landing a great job. It's the key that unlocks financial freedom. And having a poor credit score can sometimes feel like carrying a heavy chain around your ankle. But don't let that discourage you. It's true, the journey to credit repair can be daunting, but it's far from impossible. In fact, with the right tools and guidance, you can navigate your way to a better credit score. But fear not, today, we'll be diving into the fastest ways to repair your credit. Before we jump into repairing, it's crucial to understand what a credit score is. Imagine your credit score as an adult report card, a numerical representation of how well you manage your financial obligations. It's a three-digit number that ranges from 300 to 850, where a higher score is always better. Credit scores are calculated using a formula that takes into account several different factors. The most significant chunk, about 35%, is your payment history. This includes whether you've paid your bills on time or if you've had any late or missed payments. Next, making up about 30%, is the amount you owe in relation to your credit limits, also known as credit utilization. If you're maxing out your credit cards or nearing your credit limits, it can negatively impact your credit score. The length of your credit history contributes to 15% of your score. A longer credit history is beneficial as it provides more data about your borrowing behavior. The final two factors, each representing 10%, are your credit mix and new credit. Having a mix of different types of credit like credit cards, mortgages, or car loans can boost your score. But be cautious, as applying for new credit can lead to hard inquiries, which may temporarily lower your score. Why does this number matter? Well, it's simple. Your credit score can affect your ability to secure loans, get approved for credit cards, and even influence the interest rates you're offered. It can also impact non-credit aspects of your life, like renting an apartment or getting a job. In other words, a good credit score can open doors, while a bad one can close them. Understanding your credit score is like having a map before embarking on a journey. It shows you where you are now and helps you plan the best route to reach your destination. Now that we know what a credit score is, let's move on to how we can improve it. Step 1 in our credit repair journey is to check your credit reports. But how exactly do you go about this? Well, it's quite straightforward. Every year, you're entitled to one free credit report from each of the three major credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You can request these reports through the official site, annualcreditreport.com.now. Once you have your reports, what should you be looking for? You'll want to carefully review all the information for accuracy. This includes your personal information, credit history, and any public records or inquiries. The key here is to spot any discrepancies or errors. These could be accounts you don't recognize, late payments that you know were made on time, or even debts that you've already paid off. If you do find any errors, it's crucial to dispute them immediately with the credit bureaus. Identifying and addressing these errors is the first step towards improving your credit score. Moving on to step 2, which is to always pay your bills on time. This may seem like an obvious piece of advice, but it's one that's often overlooked. Late payments can have a significant negative impact on your credit scores, as it sends a message to lenders that you struggle with managing debt. To avoid late payments, consider setting up automatic payments for recurring bills. That way, you never have to worry about missing a deadline. You can also keep a calendar with due dates for all your bills. This will help you stay organized and ensure you're always on top of your finances. If you do miss a payment, don't panic. Instead, reach out to your lender immediately. Many will understand and give you a grace period without reporting the late payment. In a nutshell, building good credit isn't about grand gestures. It's about consistent, responsible financial behavior. Remember, consistency in paying your bills can significantly boost your credit score. Step 3 involves lowering your credit utilization rate. So, what exactly is this? Well, your credit utilization rate is the percentage of your total available credit that you're currently using. For instance, if your credit limit is $5,000 and you've used $2,000, your credit utilization rate is 40%. Credit bureaus generally like to see this rate under 30%. Why does this matter? A high utilization rate can signal to lenders that you're over-reliant on credit and may struggle to pay off your debts. Now let's talk about how to lower this rate. One way is to pay off your balances more frequently. Don't wait until the end of the month. Make multiple payments throughout. Another way is to increase your credit limit. If you have a good payment history, you may be eligible for a limit increase. Remember, it's not about using more credit but reducing the percentage of credit you're using. A lower credit utilization rate can lead to a healthier credit score. The fourth step is to maintain old and stable accounts. Now you might be wondering, why is it important to keep those old credit accounts open? Well, it's quite simple. Credit scoring models look favorably upon long-standing accounts. These accounts demonstrate a history of credit management and trustworthiness. Imagine your credit history as a book. Each account you have is a chapter in that book. The longer the chapter, the more information it provides. Closing an old account is like ripping out a chapter from your book. It might make the book lighter, but it also makes it less informative. Remember, it's not just about having credit, it's about managing it well over time. So, if you're thinking about closing that old credit card account that you've had for years, you might want to reconsider. Stability and longevity in your credit history can positively impact your credit score. Our final step is to diversify your credit. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's not too different from the financial advice of not putting all your eggs in one basket. In the context of credit, diversification refers to having a mix of different types of credit accounts. For instance, you might have a credit card, a car loan, and a mortgage. That's 3 different types of credit right there. Each of these demonstrates to potential lenders that you can handle a variety of credit products. But remember, the key is not just to have different types of credit, but to manage them responsibly. That means making your payments on time, every time. It also means not maxing out your available credit. This might seem like a lot to juggle, but it's worth it. A diverse credit portfolio can boost your credit score and pave the way for better financial opportunities in the future. Diversifying your credit can show lenders that you're capable of managing different types of credit responsibly. So, we've covered a lot in a short span of time. This journey of understanding credit scores and credit repair is indeed a vast and crucial one. It's a journey that can lead to financial freedom and open up new opportunities for you. We started off by understanding what credit scores are. Remember, these scores are not just numbers, they're a reflection of your financial habits. They're a measure of your creditworthiness and a key factor in deciding whether you qualify for that loan, that credit card, or even that dream home of yours. Then we moved on to the very first step of your credit repair journey: checking your credit reports. It's like your financial report card, showcasing your credit history. It's important to review it regularly and ensure all the information is accurate. If there are any discrepancies, don't hesitate to dispute them. We also highlighted the importance of paying your bills on time. It might seem like a small step, but it has a significant impact on your credit score. Late or missed payments can harm your credit score, so always make sure to make your payments on time. Reducing your credit utilization rate is another key step. This refers to the percentage of your available credit that you're using. The lower, the better. So, try to pay down your balances and not max out your credit cards. Maintaining old and stable accounts was our next stop. It might seem counterintuitive, but closing old credit accounts can actually harm your credit score. These accounts represent your credit history, and the longer your history, the better it is for your score. Finally, we talked about diversifying your credit. This means having different types of credit, like a mix of credit cards, student loans, home loans, etc. This shows lenders that you can handle different types of credit responsibly. Remember, repairing your credit is a journey, not...
All right, folks, that wraps up our discussion. We hope you've gained some valuable insights and feel more empowered to take control of your financial future. Remember, rebuilding credit is a journey, and with the right steps and persistence, you can make a positive change. If you have any more questions or need clarification on any points, feel free to rewatch the video or drop us a comment. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing your thoughts below. We're always eager to hear from you and to cover more topics in the realm of credit. Until next time, stay informed and take charge of your financial destiny. And thank you for your time and allowing us to come into your home.